board, and they turned it into a joke when I was covering this.
Hello? This thing on? I think so. I think so. I'm fresh out of bed, bros. Took my ass a shower real quick. Cleaned up the house, cleaned up the kitty box and shit. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna hop right on here and do my normal routine online. Say what's up to everybody. So here I am, man. Alright. Good enough. Now this thing is on, right? Hello? Let me look. Hello? Hello, 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 hello. This thing is on, right? Hello? What's up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Hello? Hello? What up? There we go. That'll do. Okay. Let's go.
How it works is when men are fed female chemicals or chemicals that mimic that, it does in some men trigger an attraction to the same sex. This pesticide atrazine can turn male frogs into females. So you see the whole trans movement, the genitals physically on Western males, you could be black, you could be white, you could be Asian, are getting smaller.
Hello?
The testicles are getting smaller. The sperm counts are way lower. It's killing us.
Okay, there we go.
The side effect is smaller genitals. People make jokes about it. You're being killed, ladies and gentlemen. Smallest amounts of it will irrevocably mess somebody up. So here's what Tucker Carlson had to say about it.
Despite its name, the Environmental Protection Agency doesn't just exist to protect the environment. It also exists to protect you by policing against the many pollutants that are generated by modern life. But soon the EPA will be doing a little bit less to protect you and a little bit more to protect big agriculture. Atrazine is a pesticide. It's the second most common one in the United States. Half of America's corn crop is treated with it. Atrazine is banned in the European Union, and here's why. When administered to male frogs, atrazine chemically castrates them and even causes some to change their sex entirely. In humans, atrazine is an endocrine disruptor. That means it causes changes to your natural hormonal balance. For newborn boys, atrazine exposure in utero is correlated with lower birth weight, undescended testicles, and deformities to sex organs. Now, it may be that atrazine's risk is low enough and its value is high enough that we don't need to ban it. But the EPA isn't just keeping atrazine legal. It's decided to stop closely monitoring its use. Buried within a recent 60-page regulatory document, the EPA has announced it will soon end its atrazine monitoring program, which tests drinking water to make certain that atrazine levels are safe. According to the EPA, the risk is simply so low that it's not worth even checking to make sure the situation is under control. In fact, it's so low, they're allowing 50% more atrazine to enter America's waterways.
Are you kidding me?
Now, that's despite the fact that in 2017, the year where the most recent data are public, 30 million Americans had measurable amounts of atrazine in their tap water.
Oh, wow.
Now, according to researchers at Purdue University, a single part per billion of atrazine may be linked to low birth weights. In Evansville, Illinois, the water is already testing at 22 parts per billion. For the EPA, that's not a concern. Their concern is corn.
Ladies and gentlemen, corn is used as a filler.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to apologize to corn farmers to tell them that you notice that farmers in those areas have a lot of cancers, a lot of problems.
Hard to digest corn, too, especially for me.
And your sons basically can't have sex because they don't have genitals. Now, I mean, you heard, that's putting it lightly, that the testicles don't descend in a lot of people. That's what gets reported. If Dad's wondering why he had a good-sized Johnson...
Means the balls don't drop, penis, people.
It's because atrazine, okay? It's not laughing matter. So, and of course, those cancers son's going to get. So, they need to ban atrazine, and they've got a lot of other pesticides that don't do this. Still not good for your liver. But atrazine bioaccumulates in the corn, and it gets into the water table, and it stays there for years. So I'm going to tell farmers something, and yeah, I'm going to try to fund ourselves at the same time.
Ooh,
if you live in
here we go.
municipal water, or you've got well water, or you live anywhere near farming,
Alexa Pure.
you are insane if you don't use a gravity-fed filter that takes out all the bad chemicals but leaves the good minerals
Even
in.
glyphosate,
That's
guys. Even
the
glyphosate.
highest-rated filtration system you're going to find out there for anywhere near the price. Top-rated for 33% off at InfoWarsStore.com. I religiously, if I catch my daughters or my son drinking out of a water fountain at school, they're grounded for weeks. If I catch them not drinking reverse osmosis, distilled, or out of the filters we have at the office of the house, I chew them out. And we're not weirdo neurotics. When I go to most restaurants,
No, I get it, man. You want your kid to be safe. I get it.
Of tea. I've got my own drink, and I can bottle water, and I make it right there, and I ask them for a glass, and I make it. And people say, why are you doing that?
Because I don't drink this. I hate that shit, too. I hate fountain soda. Oh, it's the worst, man.
And they put fluoride and hundreds of other chemicals under the name of it in the water.
Exactly.
And have waivers in California around their own Prop 65 to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to tell you again, folks, they're hitting us through the water.
If you've never seen
I'm pissed at Trump.
The big-ass video of the video of the big-ass silver tank that says hexafluorosillic acid on the side of it.
Serious.
That's fluoride, people.
But if you don't get a water filtration system and reduce it.
When I used to go to school, they used to make us mandatorily swish fluoride in our mouths.
They don't cut everything out. They cut it back 99% or so. This goes even more than that. But you're not breathing it. It's not in your biggest organ, your skin. If you love your children, filter your water, your bath water, your rainwater, all of it. It's all got crap in it. It's the front line of defense for your body, and it funds the InfoWar. Take action now, 33% off.
I never even thought of that.
It's a total win-win.
Filtering your shower water?
I want you to think it's funny in the back of your head while all the comedians attack it because they're hitting you through the water.
Right.
Fund the InfoWar. Save yourself and your family at the same time. 360 win.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're here at the Virginia State Capitol in Richmond, where thousands of protesters have gathered to protest proposed legislation limiting gun rights.
Richmond, Virginia is on high alert this morning before a gun rights rally that local authorities fear could turn violent.
Virginia,
as far as I know, red flag laws that were passed anyway.
We're seeing threats of violence. We're seeing threats of armed confrontation and assault on our capital.
Virginia Democrats' plans to enact a sweeping series of gun measures have already fired a rebellion in dozens of counties.
Monday's rally is related to new gun reforms proposed in Virginia's legislature, now controlled by Democrats for the first time in more than 2 decades.
Now, armed gun rights supporters from across the country, including some from the far right, are planning to sweep into Richmond on Martin Luther King Day.
The arrest of 3 alleged white supremacists is raising alarms ahead of a gun rights rally in Richmond, Virginia.
The arrest of the 3 men, Michelle, is really feeding this narrative that there could be violence here on Monday. In fact, investigators...
You know, when Laura and I were talking on Monday, I left it completely alone.
Their hate-filled ideology.
They claim white supremacists.
You don't know how bad I wanted to say. When we were talking about the racist shit, like the blacks versus the whites and all that shit on the playroom, you don't know how bad I wanted to point out that it was Martin Luther King Day and not a black person on Playroom fucking said anything about it. Hey man, whatever.
Not support in any way, shape, or form Governor Northam and the Democrats' gun control. What I also don't support is the fact that every news piece you've seen on this weekend, they always brought up the issue of race.
A neo-Nazi group that advocates violence against minorities while rallying around slogans like "Save Your Race."
Neo-Nazi. White supremacist group. White supremacist.
A white supremacist group.
White supremacist group.
Yeah, they're all white supremacists.
No white supremacy!
White supremacist groups and militias may gather in the former Confederate capital today, where
Former
Democrats
Confederate?
are proposing new gun laws.
They want to paint Trump supporters as neo-Nazis and white supremacists.
As though it's nothing but white rednecks and hillbillies out here who care for the Second Amendment. When actually, black Americans, Asian Americans, Hispanic Americans, Americans in general.
So that's what's happening in Virginia. They got that shit going on, and that happened on Martin Luther King Day, Monday.
Want to take away black women's rights to protect ourselves.
That's why Blexit exists, sweetheart. Blexit. Look it up.
And you guys are out here filming, and you're going to tell your friends and family the truth about what happened in Virginia today. That hundreds of thousands of patriots showed up to stand up for their God-given rights and to let the corrupt governor of Virginia know you will not take away our firearms and you will not silence us.
President Trump
We'll see, though. Shit is going down in Virginia, though. We'll see.
In the great Commonwealth of Virginia. That's what happens when you vote for Democrats. They will take your guns away.
Hitler took the guns. Stalin took the guns.
Mao Zedong took the guns.
Castro took the guns. Hugo Chavez took the guns. And if they ever really try to take the guns, 1776
Will commence again.
We stay, bro. That's right. White, black, Hispanic, Latino, Mexican.
White, black, Hispanic, Latino, united we stand. That's right,
The president
motherfuckers.
has been tweeting about this rally for several days. So, Hal, I'm going to send it back to you.
Gutierrez live for there. Thank you, Gabe. Appreciate it. And apologies for some of the background noise that you just heard in Gabe's live shot. Back to impeachment.
Yo, Gabe had that look on his face like,
The New World Order. It's
I'm in this position. Oh, it's great.
From deep in the heart of FEMA Region 6, Austin, Texas, transmitting worldwide, it's Alex Jones.
Storm clouds are above Washington, D.C. Our reporters are on the ground giving continual live coverage at band.video and Infowars.com/show. We fuse it all together here with a radio/TV transmission. We're live 10 hours a day. I'd like to be more, but we're just looking at getting the crew and the operations, the money. Love Will Johnson, the work he's been doing as a reporter for us. I had to suspend that show for a while. We just didn't have the crew. A couple of folks had to leave because they had family members that were sick, take care of in different parts of the country that have been here years. We're that ragtag of an organization that when we go on the road, crew as we had, the crew back here that's working 18 hours a day. So thank you listeners for the support. This isn't a passion for making money. It's not a passion for being famous. It's not a passion for any of that.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie to you. I like a good steak dinner. I like driving a good, fast car. I like having money for medical care for my kids. I like not having to worry about, having money in the bank. But that's where it ends. I want to secure our freedoms and our liberty. And that's most important. I will fight almost until I'm living in a shack. Our rights and our freedoms that are the most valuable. I do all this, and I fight hard like this because I'm just like you. I don't want to be a slave. And I know our hard-fought rights are under real assault. Just since we started waking up, the tide's turning all over the world. Trying to just wear us out. So, something here, and then I'm going to finish up with this news. It's all the other news that Mike Adams coming up. Something really hit me. During the break, I was coffee room. I've been visiting that a little bit more today because I didn't have much sleep while I was out of town, so I'm exhausted. Usually just have maybe 2 cups by now. I'm on cup number 4 of this Wake Up America coffee, which is very strong, so I'm being a very bad boy right now, but it was good. Whoever knew getting high was so delicious.
I did.
Anyways, continuing. And I was watching Adam Schiff. Dead bucks, big buddy. Part of the course. Hey, this is going to be incredibly obvious here. You go, oh, wow, Alex, tell us the grass is green next. But of all the reasons they keep these situations going and the fake investigations going and all of it is, first and foremost, to change the subject from what losers they are and how their cities are collapsing and how corrupt they are and how evil they are, to keep Trump on the defense. They'll go all the time and energy to be the center of attention.
Woo.
How to keep the
That was a good
going
one.
as long as possible is they're racing to dig up more fake dirt, more new scandals, and they just can't believe that they've never found giant illegal dragnets and phone company records and
Jesus.
and threats.
I still have
All
a
these
sickness
people in
going on with
prison.
me. What happened to my shit?
All of that. All of that. And they haven't done anything Trump's done. Because Trump's a straight shooter. He does everything he does out in the open, knowing everybody's trying to set him up. I mean, I've always been a straight-laced guy. Okay, very conservative. You know, I'm guilty to have too much coffee. I don't even speed anymore. Let's say I've cut back. Kind of a white lie. Every once in a while, a little bit of power, a little bit of a jolt there. Get 120 out on that country road when I'm by myself, but are prominent and are in the public eye. People are trying to set
Man,
them
my
up
lungs are
because they've
destroyed.
done it. So it doesn't even surprise me that they can't find anything. Because he's been 50 years, people trying to put his ass in prison, trying to shake him down. And so that's why they're so upset and why they're so scared. Because with them, you can't swing a stick and not hit corruption. Notice that's what they're telling you.
Right.
Oh, Hillary's emails of her corruption. It's a crime to put those out.
Right.
Oh, you exposed what we're doing in Ukraine. Oh, you're a criminal for that. It's a total inversion. This is sucking all the oxygen out of the room. And so that's why I'm not going to cover the impeachment very much, or the trial. When Republicans do their defense after almost 3.5, 4 months of this BS, for that. And our crews on the ground, they'll be there bringing up issues to globalists and, friendly confrontations and journalism and more. But I'm not going to commit and share the broadcast. And I think you agree with me to listening to Adam Schiff, because every time he opens his mouth, another lie or half-truth or twisted garbage comes out. Now I wanted to finish up on the whole atrazine and what's
Got rid of that DayZ message.
Blake TV ran into me at the Virginia rally, and this is part of what I had to say.
And they roasted you in the mainstream, made fun of you for all your claims, and then years later they began claiming the exact same things, saying what you've been saying for years all along.
I would love to take credit 20 years ago when it was in Berkeley Science Reports and other top research reports that atrazine sterilizes and reduces fertility of amphibians, of fish, of birds, but also of mammals.
I even had that happen in my job. We had a meeting saying that the drug runoff in the pharmaceuticals were getting into the local drinking water supply and turning our male bass fish into females. The male bass fish around my area started laying eggs. You know what I'm saying? Atrazine is in the water, and it's turning not only the frickin' frogs gay, but everything else it touches too. It confuses the gender, shrivels your sexual reproductive system, and yeah, a completely reverse osmosis almost, you know? Motherfuckers taking hormones to turn into guys and girls. All you need is atrazine.
Reuters 25 years ago, a gay bomb that was made up of a mixture of LSD and atrazine, where they would spray it on groups of troops, and the men would start flipping out, literally having sex with each other. So that's what chemicals can do. That's what our noses do. That's why my wife's right here. I smell my wife. I mean, she smells really damn good. Okay, but you got a bunch of atrazine. Well, then a dude starts smelling good to you. You know, it's kind of like a pizza. Smells really good. Doesn't even really look that good, but you know, it smells good. You eat it. Well, imagine you take this stuff, or these chemicals get you. Dudes start smelling good. So David Hogg and all them make a big joke about it. It's not funny. It totally takes over your brain. It gives you cancer. There's a whole bunch of other crap.
There's chemicals in the water that's turning the frickin' frogs gay.
side effects is...
It's funny, but it's not, because it's for real.
Is that it literally makes you attractive.
Why are they loosening up regulations on it then recently? That was just covered.
That's Trump. Trump is loosening those regulations. I don't know why.
He's absolutely right. So there's just
That's wrong, man. Trump shouldn't be doing that shit.
That is, I got asked that by Fox News that was there, local Fox News. I got asked it by Blaze TV, full reports on band.video. I got asked that by a lot of people. Hey, the gay frogs are real. Tucker Carlson covered it.
Yeah.
But again, it's the dead frogs. It's not the gay frogs, it's the dead frogs. And
yeah, because atrazine will eventually kill you.
One thing is the public, just like Epstein, or just about world government, are now waking up to it so we can do something about it. And notice the EPA is pushing back saying...
Yeah, exactly. And the EPA is the ones that allow these chemical runoffs to happen.
Going up and people get pissed when they see it in the reports. FEMA hit the West Coast at hundreds of times safe levels. That was in the news. It was confirmed by universities. They went, oh, we'll just raise the level and say it's safe and stop reporting these other levels because we now say it's safe. That's really what they did. Because your local health departments and others are testing the water under federal grants, and the EPA says, we don't want that tested anymore because now you're aware.
Exactly, exactly. Which causes my job to have meetings to stop using the chemical called Drug Buster, which is what we were using. We're pouring Drug Buster down the fucking drains to try to destroy the other pharmaceutical drugs, and it was creating chemicals called atrazine, which is turning our local fish fucking female. The male bass fish around here started laying female eggs, bro. But you're right. Atrazine is not real. It's just a big joke, turning the freaking frogs gay. But that's also in the drinking water that we're drinking. You know what I'm saying? Big old. But I mean, you're stupid if you drink tap water. That's all I can tell you, man. There's so much nasty shit. Not to mention the terraforming, the geoengineering of the sky, all the pesticides that they spray on the ground that get into the drinking water. Just the drinking water is trash, bro. Not to mention all the chemicals that they purposely put into the water. We're not even talking about the chemicals that accidentally get in the water. Yeah, man. I would not drink tap water if I was you. There's all kinds of videos down south of when the methane of the mining shafts that they had, the mining shafts, right? And one of the shafts ended up collapsing, so the methane had nowhere to escape. Guess where the methane went? In the fucking drinking water, bros. There's YouTube videos of people turning on their faucets and fucking methane pouring out, and they're lighting their fucking faucets on fire. I mean, bro.
We need you to continue to be on air.
Kind of hard. Kind of hard to believe, though. I get it.
And I understand why, but I think it's time that we.
Kind of hard to believe.
And a lot of us, we are already tithing to different churches, and some of us don't even have a church any longer because the churches, too many of them, they don't really address the real issue, and that's why I call it sometimes, unfortunately, teddy bear religion, where it's just a cozy place, a social club, and it's not really addressing the real issue. And so those who haven't been thinking of tithing to InfoWars, I just want to say that Christ came not to be a cozy bear, not to be a teddy bear, not to be so nice, but he came to confront evil. And that's what he did. He healed people because he confronted evil. He lifted up people because he confronted the ones that suppressed them. He set people free because he confronted the evil.
What is this girl talking about? God or something?
And so I think it's time that we look at this as a church mission. What InfoWars is doing is like a church mission.
Oh, she is, yeah. So she's comparing InfoWars to church.
Get revelations from God, to pray and to get revelation, and then you get
I don't know about all that.
And you go out and you act. And that is, in my opinion,
I donate money to InfoWars, but I don't know about.
And I really do believe it is important that we start tithing. And the one thing that I'm thinking that you could do to make it easier for us to tithe is to get on your website a recurring donation option. Because right now,
I already do that, lady.
Donate. So if there's one thing I would recommend you to do that. Like, is to get the recurring donation.
I already do that.
In there. If it's there
I mean, I only do $5 a month. It's not much, but, you know, think of this. If 1 million people donate $5 a month, that's $5 million a month that Alex Jones is getting, man. That's a nice little bit of cash. Nice little bit of cash. No, I do $5 a month. I wanted to do more, but I was afraid that I was going to lose my job, and I'm glad that I didn't do more because I did lose my job. So I kind of saw that coming. I was telling people in October I was going to lose my job, and by November I lost it. You could just feel it in the air, man. Those motherfuckers were not feeling me at all. And it had nothing to do with my work ethic. I'll tell you that, man. My work ethic is on point. It's the fact that I have ideas, you know. I speak up when shit's bullshit. A lot of people don't like that, especially managers. When you point out their hypocrisy, they don't like that at all. And it's more or less do as I say and shut the fuck up. And I'm not comfortable with that atmosphere. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I could do it for a short period of time, but you better leave me the fuck alone. Because I'm gonna say something that you're not gonna like. I know that right now. I know I'm gonna say something you don't like, man. I'm way too versed into the English language. I'm way too fucking witty. I'm sharp like a knife, man. I will cut the fuck out of you.
From the front lines of the information war, it's Alex Jones.
In defiance of the globalist deep state, the White House is listening to InfoWars right now. Several offices have war rooms with big TVs all over the walls. They're monitoring the news, and InfoWars is right there at the center. They're watching right now.
Yep.
People noticed this. The media noticed it 3-4 years ago and said, oh my gosh, we got to shut Alex Jones down or we got to ban Trump seeing InfoWars.
Now, all this shit started happening right after Jeffrey Epstein. Because Alex could talk about whatever the fuck he wanted to talk about, but the second he started talking about the industrial pedophile ring, that's when shit started hitting the fan for Mr. Alex. You know what I'm saying?
Hillary talking to a top professor of psychology on how to create a race war in America. No one believes us. Everyone hates us now. We can't give everybody free money. What are we going to do? Well, just have a race war. Or culture war. So the globalists think
and let's try a race war on what day, people? What day? Martin Luther King Jr. Day. That's when they tried to do it, those motherfuckers.
You can see the whole structure, basically. From one angle, they can play tricks on you. So I keep pointing out that China and India and a whole bunch of other third world countries are responsible for almost all the pollution, and on purpose dump it
for
right
real.
In the ocean, and on purpose have no controls.
I'm glad Alex said that, because all these motherfuckers like Greta Thunberg and all these environmentalists tell America that we need to stop polluting, but they don't tell India or China that they need to stop polluting, and they're the number one polluters. They manufacture almost everything. They're the number one polluters. But you don't see these environmentalists. You don't see a Leonardo DiCaprio flying over to China telling them, hey, you guys better stop with all that pollution. No, you don't see that.
It's not about getting credit.
It's about destroying Western civilization. It's about destroying American beliefs. It's about destroying our ideology and our religion. You know, and that's why they're attacking us from all angles. I mean, if you can't tell that we're in war right now, then you're straight blind, bro. I mean, yes, we don't have guns pointed in our face. There's not boots on the ground. We're not under martial law. There's not tanks on the street. But sure. But bet your ass, we are in war right now. Absolute war. Our system, our ideologies, our school systems, our everything from the local levels all the way up to the government levels is being completely attacked. Our water is being attacked. Our food is being attacked. Our air is being attacked.
And that's why they're so pissed.
But the fact that everybody is starting to learn about it, we're starting to get to know it.
And he's winning. He's starting to get control of the executive
Shit is definitely starting to turn around.
And they've got all these articles and headlines about, oh, the odds are he's going to beat the
and it's whatever, too, because I know I'm going to be an old man by the time most of you guys realize what the fuck I'm talking about. So it's not even a problem, but it's all good, man. That's one of the coolest things I think I'll say or ever say. I'm going to be an old man by the time you get what the hell I'm talking about.
Maiden voyage of the Titanic, they said not even God can sink this ship. They are on purpose saying Trump's a shoo-in now because they're planning to plunge the economy. They're planning to start wars to embarrass the president. They're planning to use bio-crises. They use everything. The president needs to know that he's walked into a trap with election fraud, and of course he's going to win in a landslide. If we have a free and fair election, we're not. They've got illegal aliens registering to vote all over the
Sorry.
country publicly now.
I still have a lung infection, so pardon my coughing. I do apologize.
The driver's license
This is what I'm doing right here.
was a
Getting my
paper
shit
tiger.
together.
Trump isn't.
Heating it up,
But when
right?
you start thinking you're invincible, that's right when the fall happens.
It's
Now,
nice and hot. Look at
I've been
that.
saying, why doesn't he counter Greta Thunberg? She never talks about China.
Gotta let it cool or
and
you'll
India,
burn
and
your
how
fucking
they
lungs,
are
man. I learned that the hard way.
polluting on purpose, especially China. India's trying to industrialize. China, and I'm not defending it, but China is doing it on purpose as worse as they can. Economic warfare against us. Shutting down, plants, shipping toxic waste here. Doing everything evil you can imagine.
Even our flu shots come from China.
Brainwashes.
Even our flu shots, America's flu shots come from
Flying
China.
around these big jets, she says are evil all day. That's not real pollution, folks. Radiation from reactors is. Dumping toxic waste in the ocean is. Genetic destroying the Earth.
Sorry about that. Sorry
It's
about
a
that.
Post-human,
Whew, had to blow my nose real bad.
that follow some sick worship of AI, silicon, sand.
Silicon Valley. These are technocrats he's talking about. You never heard that word before, look it up on Google. Technocrat. Somebody that believes that they can download their thoughts and memories onto a computer software program and then upload it into a exoskeleton of sorts and essentially live forever.
Trump needs to be the champion of real environmentalism, not deindustrialization, anti-human environmentalism. That's only empower authoritarian regimes. And he's starting to do that. So these aren't talking points, these are truths. So here's a compilation of Trump at Davos today countering Greta in live time with her saying, I told you, I want you to panic. I am your boss. Everything is over if you don't do exactly as I said to you now. Come with me if you want to live. Humans are bad. Do not have children. You are evil, especially if you are European. It is.
How dare you?
Greta ought to focus on those places, but we are doing better right now than we've ever done in terms of cleanliness, in terms of numbers.
Because that world, in case you haven't noticed, is currently on fire.
But to embrace the possibilities of tomorrow, we must reject the perennial prophets of doom and their predictions of the apocalypse. They are the heirs of yesterday's foolish fortune tellers who will never let radical socialists destroy our economy, wreck our country, or eradicate our liberty. America will always be the proud, strong, and unyielding bastion of freedom.
We couldn't care less about your party politics. From a sustainability perspective, the right, the left, as well as the center have all failed. Our house is still on fire. Your inaction is fueling the flames by the hour. And we are telling you to act as if you loved your children above all else.
Oh, man.
Today I'm pleased
She definitely did not write that herself. I'll tell you that right now.
Trees initiative being launched here at the World Economic Forum. 1 trillion trees.
Damn, Trump.
Planting trees is good, of course, but it's nowhere near enough of what is needed, and it cannot replace real mitigation and rewilding nature.
I think that some people they put it at a level that is, unrealistic.
Exactly.
You can't live your lives.
Super unrealistic. The same people told us polar bears were going to extinct, right? These are the same people that told us 500,000 fucking animals died in a wildfire in Australia. You know what I mean?
Our water numbers, our numbers on air.
Anything to get you guys to donate, right?
We have to
Anything.
do something about
500 million animals died in a fire. Donate now.
It's all about other
It's like, you know what I mean?
standards by design to to deindustrialize us, but President Trump wasn't knowingly lying to you there at the end, in my view. Because what he told you on its face statistically is true. If China and India and 160 plus of the third world countries are way up here, thousands and thousands and thousands of times higher on the total output of chemicals and toxins compared to the U.S., one of the cleanest countries in the world. If they're way worse than us, he goes, hey, we're doing a lot better. We're not as high. But if you let higher levels come in, just because we're way better, it doesn't matter, Trump. President Trump. You don't want barriers in those vaccines. You know what they did to them?
So what he's talking about is Trump lowered the regulation of atrazine to be put into the water. Because why? I have no fucking idea. Trump's an idiot, I guess. I have no idea.
Because it's a deindustrialization program openly run by the Rothschilds and their global carbon plan. We don't care about your parties. We don't care what group you're part of. Give us control of your energy and systems now. We are in control. And put that image of the poor African bush person somewhere in North Africa walking around with cracks in the ground. She's saying she represents that poor African. Low carbon dioxide levels is what have caused the Sahara Desert more than anything to expand the last few thousand years.
No shit. If we raise the CO2 in the fucking air, the plants grow. Everybody knows that. It's not even fucking, that's not even uncommon knowledge. That's like Googleable. It's like Googleable. I love that word. That's Googleable.
The roots of plants. Cows don't eat the roots. So that's also causing this. That's all your fault, though, folks. Okay? So if you let Greta run your life, everything's... by the way, electric cars use more fossil fuel than gas cars on average. It's all a scam. It's about the people she works for.
Not to mention, what about the big ass battery that goes into the car that you have to frack the land in order to get lithium for? I mean, that doesn't sound too healthy, does it? Besides, you can make petroleum in your backyard. It's not even that hard.
Using only water and beetroot. Beet is the most concentrated liquid.
But you can't make lithium in your backyard. You got to frack that from the earth. And then you got the fucking idiots, right? That all these people that eat tofu and all this other fucking organic bullshit. It's unbelievable to me because now the animals aren't tilling the land properly and allowing the microorganisms to repopulate the earth. And so now you have whole sections of earth that aren't producing food anymore because all the nutrients are fucking gone out of it. The pH balance is just gone. You know what I mean? Because cows are bad and meat is bad. Are you fucking nuts? The cow shit, the worms, all the bugs, all the microorganisms, that's what creates the ecosystem for a fucking healthy environment, you dumb shits. Oh, God. I feel like I'm the guy on that movie Idiocracy and everybody's just fucking morons around me. I mean, what am I supposed to do? But you should feed the plants Gatorade, because Gatorade has electrolytes. But dude, I think water will make plants grow. Water? You mean that stuff that comes out of the toilet? If you've never seen the movie Idiocracy, then you'd have no idea what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen the movie Idiocracy, y'all should check it out. It's by the creator of Beavis and Butthead, Mike Judge. It's got Luke Wilson, I think, or Luke Perry, whatever the fuck his name is, as the main actor. Hell, it's even got Debo in that bitch. Debo's the president.
The Alex Jones Show.
Du hast mich.
I have an announcement to make.
Du hast.
That is.
Du hast mich.
I was getting on the plane yesterday, flying back from D.C. to Austin, Texas. I read this Fox News article, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks. My heart jumped. I followed the links. I sent it to the producer. It was on the top of my stack this morning. And then I got busy with all the other news and didn't make it the front and center story. There's just so much huge news. This is beyond gigantic.
What is it? Stop being optimist.
California and Prop 65 they passed back in the 90s. That if you have as much lead or another toxic substance in something you're selling as is in the air, and actually occurring, you can be sued by lawyers.
I've heard about this.
There are waivers by the state and the federal government for the fluoride they put in the water because it's
oh yeah, but that's safe,
fluoride.
right?
This is on record. It's the toxic waste from the nuclear weapons production, aluminum production, and phosphate plants for fertilizers. So, under the name fluoride, in laws they passed in the late 40s, they can dump it in the water.
Jesus, I'm sick.
They can dump it.
Probably shouldn't even be streaming, but I was bored. I had today off.
Call it fluoride because it's been fluoridated. It adds the fluoride as a electromagnetic acid to the toxic substance, and then by law they say now that it's been bound to fluoride, they can give it to you, which makes it even more deadly by calling it fluoride. Fluoridated chemicals. And if you look at most of the fluoride we get now is from China with skull and crossbones on it. There's been big studies where they tested it, and on average it has over 300 chemicals on it. Reading this article about to cover it from Fox News, and then I read it again and went, oh my gosh, I should have covered this today as our top story. Look at this. Americans exposed to toxic chemicals in drinking water dramatically underestimated. 110 million Americans are thought to be affected by it. It says it's causing all sorts of problems. Tap water in the United States is contaminated with toxic fluoridated chemicals at a higher rate than previously thought, according to a report. Here's what I'm saying. They tell you all day, we've got to keep the water safe to shut down U.S. industry, while they're dumping toxic chemicals from all over the world under the name fluoride into the water. See, they're the guardians of the environment, then they're dumping poison in the water. Then giving themselves waivers because all the water's poison. Now we can't tell who else is dumping toxic waste in because they're dumping hundreds of chemicals in under the name fluoride.
This is why you shouldn't drink fucking tap water, big guys. Do not drink tap water.
I've been warning them, and you've been warning them. So other independent groups are testing, going, what the hell? And they go, oh, all these towns need billions in water cleaning to stop it. We don't know where it's all coming from. They're adding it in under the rubric, under the name, the logo fluoride. It's not calcium fluoride that you do need some for your teeth. It's hydrofluorosilicic electrified acid-based fluoride with toxic chemicals, Grignard reagents, going into the water on a mass scale, mixed in with a nice
fucking A,
sample
Alex.
of atrazine from all the runoff from the crops.
That's fucking right on the money,
And
buddy.
they're going, oh my God, we're testing it. There's
Good job.
fluoridated poison and everything. But nowhere do they say, because they dump it in there. It'd be like shooting your wife with a shotgun 5 times, blowing her guts, head everywhere. And the cops get there, and they test her. And they go,
I don't know what just happened.
It appears she's got lead poisoning. She died of lead poisoning. You're like, yeah, I know. Smoke's coming out of the barrel. They're putting it in. They're shooting us. They're attacking us. They're doing all of this in our face.
Yep.
And then saying, oh my God, there's all these toxins in the water. You better filter your water. Yes, and we sell the very best unit out there to take it out for you and your family. The Alexa Pure filtration system, 33% off at InfoWarsStore.com. This can fund our operation, help you and your family, a 360 win. But you're crazy if you don't start filtering your damn water. We'll be back.
Yep.
This is Savannah Hernandez for Action 7 News.
Sounds
Now, folks,
about
I wanted
right.
to come out here because we have a great view of the Capitol building, as you can see, and that is all possible because of you going to InfoWarsStore.com. Now is more important than ever to go to the store, take advantage of all of our great deals. Right now we have 40% off X2 that is back in stock. That's one of my favorite products, so go check that out. And again, folks, I can't stress this enough. This is the time to act. This is the time to go to InfoWars Store and purchase those products and support us out here in the street so we can report on President Trump's impeachment trial, so we can report the truth to you about the Virginia gun rallies, the Women's March, so we can be on the ground here reporting live for you folks. Make sure you go to InfoWarsStore.com. 40% off X2 now back in stock. Very great product. I've tried it myself. I feel such mental clarity after taking it. Not only that, but we have fish oil back in stock too. Amazing product. And one of my favorites, the InfoWars Life Protein Bar Vanilla Coconut. Delicious. Go to InfoWars Store and get yours today.
From the front lines of the information war, it's Alex Jones.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Jones here, broadcasting worldwide, and I just got hit by a megaton of bricks. Fox News is reporting that there's hundreds of horrible chemicals in the water in a big new U.S. government university report. Headline, Americans exposed to toxic chemicals in drinking water dramatically underestimated. New report says from all over the U.S. So I started reading the report itself, and they say it's chemicals, because under the rubric of adding fluoride to the water, it's a bunch of chemicals, hundreds of chemicals that are allowed to be with the fluoride. So
I'm surprised we're talking about this. Well, it's not like, because this is like 20 years old, this info right here.
Where it's coming from. It'd be like Chernobyl. My God, everybody's dying of radiation.
20 years old, man. Maybe even longer than that. I mean, we used to swish fluoride in my mouth back when I went to school, into grade school.
Dang. Oh, we have no idea what's doing it. And there's a smoking reactor a half-mile away. Slowly covering their ass now. Oh, there's fluoride, fluoridated chemicals. Now, Millie Weaver is going to be coming up, folks, from the Capitol. And then we've got Mike Adams taking over here in just a few minutes. Trial is going on right now of the president. We're going to get from her. But I've just got to tell you right now. Understand, ladies and gentlemen, that there's some type of mind game or a mind control going on here that is absolutely unbelievable.
No, really?
At the end of World War II, they have the Nuremberg trials in Germany, and the Nazi gun control and the Weimar Republic before that gun control plan comes out in the hearings. And Senator Dahl,
I covered all of this on this channel before. It was called the Bolshevik propaganda. I did it in 2 parts because it took me like 4 hours to cover it. I already covered all of this shit.
And the Nazi rocket program became our NASA program. I mean, we adopted a lot of the Nazi stuff. The Autobahn became our highways. But the Nazis learned from Stalin. This is in Pulitzer Prize-winning books on World War II. Okay? I mean,
trust me, if Hitler's name didn't get dragged through the mud, most of our household products that we use today were created by Hitler and his group.
It makes people docile and dumb. And all the studies are out now proving that. But there's a big report come out, government report, Fox News, that, oh my God, there's all this toxic waste in the water. It's dated chemicals. Well, what does that mean? It means you add an acid. Hydrofluorosilicic acid is in the top 5 most deadly acids in the world. It'll leak through things like the alien blood in Alien.
I don't know about that, Alex, but it's definitely dangerous.
Any other chemicals you add with it, it's an adjuvant in the body. It makes them worse. It magnifies them. It amplifies them.
So what he's trying to say is that when you put the acid in the fluoride, it like makes it atomic. It electrifies it. You know what I mean? Makes it stronger. And then when they, what I mean by it makes it stronger. What I'm talking about, the it is whatever they decide to put into it. Could be nuclear runoff. Could be, you know, plastic. You know, different runoffs from plastic chemicals. Could be different runoffs from glyphosate chemicals. Could be anything. You know, and it's hidden under the disguise of the word called fluoride. So, I don't know if you guys understand that, but it is what it is.
At the water treatment plant. New facilities all over the country to find out where the toxins are coming from when they're adding it at the chemical plant. That's like I took a gun to your head and went, blew your head off. Somebody goes, let's find out why it's happening. We don't know why it's happening. It's unbelievable because no one can admit. No one knows why there's all the chemicals, because if you admit it, you'll find out about the whole conspiracy.
It's not a fucking conspiracy, bro. They're really putting this shit in the water.
To the Russians and others. Poison, folks.
Anybody can take tap water and put it under a microscope and see for yourself. Anyone.
And they die about a week later. Or the minute they start licking it off their feet. Bye-bye. Roach poison. Millie Weaver.
Anybody could put tap water under a microscope.
They're live at the Capitol. Appreciate her joining us. Just hot off Virginia and the amazing report she filed there with her team. And now at the Capitol, I know, breaking huge news. So much. I'll just what's the latest, Millie?
Well, I'm just out here. There was just a press conference.
Still have a bad chest cold, man.
Capitol here in D.C. Several attorney generals from various states, from South Carolina, Indiana, Louisiana, they've come out today in opposition of this impeachment sham. They said that they believe that this whole thing
whether this impeachment sham is corrupt or not, it's still going through, isn't it? So we'll see.
They don't believe that this impeachment is actually going to go through in the Senate. They don't think that Trump's going to be impeached.
We'll see.
Based on the evidence or
lack
of evidence that they've seen so far.
We'll see.
So
we'll see, bro. We'll see. You got to figure.
Alex.
With this, we're dealing with very rich people, and they could get to those fucking individuals inside the Senate. You understand what I'm trying to say? We'll see. I don't care how much of a hoax it looks like. They're still going through with it. It's like the Trojan horse, you know?
And I'll tell you what, Alex, they were really small. These protests are
doesn't matter how small. Numbers don't matter. What matters is what gets signed on that paperwork. What matters is who signs in the legislature. Doesn't matter how big the crowds are. What I'm talking about is it's great that Trump's crowds are big. That's great that Trump has support. But it's not changing anything, especially in the politics world, especially when it comes to the office, executive, legislative, and judicial branches. They're not doing shit different. They're not, I mean, Hillary might as well be president. It's all the same shit that would be going on, honestly.
Oh, exactly. And earlier there was a small group of protesters, and Will Johnson, I ran into him and a bunch of other conservative reporters, and we were trying to ask them questions, but they just said that we're fascists, and they tried to tell us we couldn't be near their protests.
I think it's funny that people that want to silence other people's First Amendment use the word fascist. That's just fucking mind-boggling to me.
They said they were afraid because we're fascists and they didn't like us asking questions, but that is what we're dealing with out here.
A fascist is somebody who silences people's questions. They're the real fascists.
To shoot down this impeachment sham, I think that we're going to see a lot more protests out here later in the week, Alex.
Yeah, Virginia's cooking, man. Virginia's cooking. Gotta fucking pray for those people. I'm telling you right now.
I wanted to get your take on the Virginia situation for a few minutes when we come back. But start getting into that. I mean, you followed so many just incredible reports that are at band.video and also on your YouTube channel. Just give me a snapshot of what the Virginia rally was like.
Okay, the Virginia rally was amazing. I've never seen anything like it before, Alex. So many citizens out there carrying openly in defiance of the governor and the Democrats who want to take away their guns. They had a gated off area where they wanted the protesters to go, a anti-gun zone, a gun-free zone, so to speak. But what was funny in the
Yeah,
irony
the
is that
gun-free zone.
mostly staying outside of that area.
Almost every mass shooting happens in gun-free zones, just so you guys know.
You had truckers going through the streets honking their horns, jaybreaking. You just had absolute the spirit of rebellion and defiance against tyrannical people trying to take away their rights. That's what we saw in Virginia.
Well, Millie, I know you're following a bunch of reports, but I want to hear more from you. I hope you'll join us for a couple segments tomorrow, and I hope you can come on the War Room today. They're going to be hosted from the road as well. But
Shit was going down in Virginia, man. While everybody was playing games on Martin Luther King Day, shit was going down in Virginia. Like 60,000 people showed up to protect the Second Amendment.
Mike Adams, stay with us. Thank you, Millie.
That's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Hi.
It's crazy.
From
That is some crazy stuff, my friends.
Lying about it beforehand, lying about it still. And so it's very important that you have an alternative free press that can give you the story. And that's why they have worked so hard to shut us down. But what we run off of are the products that we sell at InfoWarsStore.com, and we try to make that a win-win situation for you. We've got X2 Nascent Iodine has been sold out for weeks, but it's now back in stock and 40% off. We also have our Tri-Iodine, that's our Survival Shield X3 Nascent Iodine. That is also in stock, and it is 40% off. Or you get the two of them together, because they do work together. You get that 50% off and get free shipping. As a matter of fact, take a look at the product reviews that are on InfoWarsStore.com. For example, for Survival Shield X2 Nascent Iodine, one person gave it 5 stars, said, I can't.
Of this every morning, and the mental clarity I get is unreal, not to mention the energy. And we call it nutraceuticals because it's made from natural nutrients. It's safe, it's effective, and now we got many of these products that are deeply discounted. We have also the Clean and Boost Yourself in 2020 special. We have 4 products together. We have Lung Cleanse Plus, we have Winter Sun, which is our vitamin D3, and we have Immune Gargle, Pollen Block, and Myco ZX Plus. You can get all of those together, and you can save 50% off at InfoWarsStore.com. Very vital for this operation. If you don't buy these products, we will not be here. That's the way to make this go away, is if you don't support these products. And we really do need this support. We've had a lot of increase in terms of our viewership. But right now, after Christmas, we've had a big drop-off in sales. So we really do need your support at InfoWarsStore.com. And we've got a lot of great products there at great prices to support your health.
With the InfoWars Super Silver Cream, you can keep your skin feeling silky smooth and begin to heal the damages of the world around you. Created with ingredients like coconut oil, vitamin E, and the incredible Silver Sol formula, InfoWars Silver Cream...
Haha, Fox, what's up, man? Just listening to a little news. I'm done with the news, though. So now I'm about to play a little guitar. But pretty much all we were talking about in the news today was we talked about impeachment, we talked about what happened in Virginia on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and we talked about atrazine runoff and chemicals in the water. And me personally, I had that experience myself because when I worked at the hospital, we had a meeting basically saying, let me throw this over here, so. we had a meeting, because I feel like I'm like looking over here. We had a meeting saying that the chemical called Drug Buster, it's the chemical that we put inside the faucets after you get rid of a pharmaceutical drug or whatever. It's supposed to kill the drug. Well, what it was doing was putting a chemical called atrazine in the water, and it's turning our local male fish around here not only gay but female. Like the male fish around here are laying eggs and shit like that, which is just wild. It's absolutely wild. So a lot of people get on Alex Jones' case about they're putting chemicals in the water that turn the freaking frogs gay, and all that shit. So yeah, he's right on the money. I mean, and not only is it in the water turning the frogs gay, but look what it's doing to us.
Transform and control every aspect of our lives. Again, they're not alarmists. They are totalitarians. They are Democrats.
Damn. Some Simpson shit. You know what I'm trying to say, bro? But, I mean, this is like 20-year-old information, though. You feel me? Like, they've been doing that for 20 years. I mean, I'm so glad that we're talking about it now. I mean, most of the people that come in my stream have no fucking idea what the hell I'm talking about. I'll be an old man by the time most of these people know what the fuck I'm saying. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's like 20-year-old information, dude. And it's great that we're talking about it now, though. I guess. Certainly not going to change a damn thing, though. I'll tell you that right now.
Valentine on the track.
I'm just going to check to see if this is too loud.
www.valentinebeats.com.
Hey, Blunt, what's up, man? If that is the real you.
www.valentinebeats.com.
The only people that are worried about views is you, bro. Please, no impeachment talk. I'm here to get away from it. Nah, I already finished that, Bronx. I did that this morning. We didn't talk too much about it. Basically, it was just, our conclusion was, it's a hoax. But even if it's a hoax, they're going through with it anyway. So it really doesn't matter what the fuck we say, right? But that's pretty much where that shit's gonna dead out right there, Bronx. I ain't gonna talk about it no more. Hoax or not, they going through with it. That's the bottom line, my friend. Sweet, sweet. Got that shit in there. Sweaty socks? What the fuck are you doing in here? If that's the real you.
200,000 more kids got health care because his mayor Bloomberg helped make it happen. Mike will get it done.
It's moving season. Replace this with this.
Fished out, Velcro, full show, you know.
Trap camp. Trap camp.
Hey, Joe. Where you going with that? gun in your hand. I guess not. I don't think so. Thank you, baby. No, I don't think I need nothing. Thank you. I got everything. We got snacks. I got drinks. I gotta run up and pick up my prescription, and I gotta run to the dispensary when you get home. That's about it.
Mike Bloomberg knows the value of hard work. He'll raise the minimum wage so all American workers have the opportunity to get ahead.
Your effort is relentless, and your gear should be too. The all-new HPR2 is...
Damn, 3 fucking ads, huh? 3 ads. I mean, god dang. I just like this one as clean as possible. right, baby? I like that one. It's just a smooth song. Not too over like expensive on the riff, you know? Not too busy. Just enough to make it all just kind of make you want to. Oh, yeah. All right. I like that. It's real smooth, man. It's real smooth.
Our veterans are some of the most competent and well-trained people America has to offer.
Strategize, revitalize, energize. Any ideas?
We were, in my opinion.
Hope you guys like this. This is one of my faves.
Production.
Trigonometry, what's going on, man? Yeah, I'm licking it out right now. There's a couple of licks there, not too many. We're trying to get it right though. Some shit like that anyways. Let's get back into those chops though. Let's get tricky with it. Let's get tricky with the trigonometry. All right. Called Cherrygasm. It's called Cherrygasm. But yeah, Cherrygasm. I don't got much. I got to go to the dispensary as soon as the wife gets home. Only got that much left. But still, it's enough. It's enough to get it, man. It's enough to get it. You ready? You ready, Callie? It's called Cherrygasm, bro. What do you want from me? That's what it's called. Let's hit it. What do you mean, fuck this? Stick around. What do you mean? Dab's too strong for you, Callie? Dab's too strong for you, homie? We got that beat in the back. Ugh. Man, you just put a man. Hit it then. Let's go. We doing it. Yo. What happened to the old acapella? Yo, one of my I gotta listen to one of my favorite songs on planet Earth, real quick. Right after this dab, we're gonna do it. Okay, my question: whatever happened to acapella rapping over drum beats? I mean, that was one of the coolest fucking things I ever heard. One of the songs that really capitalizes on it is Down 71, The Getaway. Down 71, The Getaway. Yeah. We're just gonna listen to this for a second. Walk down memory lane.
Man, put that shit out, man. Don't smoke no motherfucking weed.
Fuck that, man. They got my nigga.
Man,
Bone Thugs and Harmony, man. Yo, whatever happened to just fucking straight ass acapella rapping over a drum beat? This is one of the best songs that illustrates that shit. I think it's one of the coolest fucking things on earth, dude. I mean, no offense to Swiss Beats or no offense to any of these guys that make fire beats, because y'all do, but nothing beats that sound of an acoustic drum set, you know? You feel me?
We had to get him up with 2 fingers when the side by side with #1. Yellow drop my peach on when the football chasing against me, the hand that I'm gone. Ripping it 6-shot, ball song. Still got a legend in the head off, couple of times that he had me cup that it lays and bleed his head up. Get up, the one that's next on to get lit up. Number 1, that's the Dougie, but I got already fucked in this bit. I'm busting top on a double block, yeah. When you roll up a rock, say, this perfect getaway from the beat, but I'm feeling it, it's busy. Ripping up the trench, I'm bailing water, chilling, better than telling where I'm gonna be when one is not a man, pick up a piece and shot it, man. But I practice what I preach and see the distance up in his bodyguard. Run with smoke coming from the barrel of my gun, and big damn long. But it on the mic, I dumb him on the dead end. They said him, but I laid in, and on the make up in the coffin. From everywhere was yelling and wailing, I went unconscious from my stomping, taking the loss and waking up in the coffin. And when I was falling, till I was tossed into the abandoned.
Man, I grew up to this shit.
judge. He have already admit that does. With no soul, with no parole. In the hole, but I won't buzz. I'm in a death row. Watching the time I fly past, but people be sitting mindless, never smiling.
It's down 71 the getaway. Yo, acapella rap and drums. I present it to you. Suicide Squad. Major laughter.
Russians got plenty of ammunition, whips and lessons, disruptions and buzzing. Doesn't make it get away, wanna get away. Niggas got to escape, and it's never too late when you dance try to break. Niggas just can't trust them both fake. We steadily running, ducking, coming up to the front door,
barricaded through the grenade. Boom! We get in that car.
Well, it seems that them boys busy and lazy and they got themselves into another shit.
Well, I love to see them boys get themselves out of this one. More acapella drumming is coming up.
We got going. Was pulling up good nigga was up. We wasn't first when they get that bitch niggas get the fuck up. Was steady rocking, steady ducking, rocking, building up jumping. Oh, we was thinking this don't get caught, nigga like me get the gun running. Good and funny with us, gotta get to the smudge and run we post slugs, put them in the mud. And all across my face is a red that laying in blood. Two, made nigga flip in the swoop, belly back over my troops. I run up a focus, these niggas just down by they niggas, they just get to shoot them, I'm rolling. No move, they got from
Phil Collins? Yeah, I never saw that.
The Benjamin person, they get the switch and I push the button. That boy came out the truck and put it in drives in the subway, poking back in the other direction. Boy, poking quick to meet up, niggas blast at each other. Open the fake doors and they kick their feet above them. Tied to the car and they jump over the hood, cause I'm in the strip of the woods. So the niggas, they pull up behind me. We got away smooth when nigga make good. Came up quick to the crowd out, waited till midnight till we ride out. Hit it across so we could drive out.
Prince Albert.
We all got tried out.
Thuggus, rugged, snug, nigga, stray, mo. I had to go. I had to listen to that, man. Whew. Had to go down memory lane real quick, man. Because I'm like, whatever happened to acapella rap, dog? You know what I'm saying? You get a fucking fat-ass drum beat. Now, there's this particular drummer, bro. I'm going to look him up real quick. Yo, because acapella hip-hop drums, man, it's all digital nowadays. I'm trying to tell you something, bros, right now. That acoustic drums is where it's at, bro. Acoustic drums is where it's at. You just gotta find the right dude. Trust. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Give me a second. I gotta find this. I think this is one of them, bro. Listen to this guy. This is some of the shit that I'm talking about. This music is far from dead. It just got forgot about. Just my opinion. All right, listen.
What's up, guys? If today's your first time to the channel and you're interested in drum covers and drum reactions, then consider hitting subscribe. Right now, I reacted to his first Zildjian performance, and if you guys haven't checked that out, I'll put it up here.
So who is this guy?
Yeah, let's dive right into it.
What's his name? Is his name Sean Wright? Oh, Sean Wright. Okay. I'm not gonna listen to him react to it. I'm just gonna listen to the actual guy. Okay, Sean Wright. Y'all know him? Does anybody here know Sean Wright on drums? Apparently this is the motherfucker right here. Are you ready? Of course, it starts out a little slow. Give him a little time. He's gonna get into the hot shit. Trust me. And if you're enjoying it already, kick back. It gets better. Bone home, okay. Bone home. All right, all right. This guy's about to get into the hot shit. Here we go. See what I'm saying, bro? You can't fake acoustic drums, man. They just sound so much better. I was wondering how much was left of the video. He's still got more, so we might be getting into the craziness. Woo! Calm this man down, boy. Woo! Yeah, it's complicated, but it's got a swag to it, though. That's why I enjoy so much. You could definitely tell. Every time I hear that man play drums, like, I instantly know it's him. It's just like, he's got that sort of sound that just cannot be copied. You know what I mean? Oh, man. And some of this shit is just so good, dude. Hey, Panama. Wow. Can you believe my guitar is like 13 years old? Still looks like the day I bought it. Oh, there he goes, there he goes. Man, what a drummer. Man, he makes that friggin' drum kit do some shit, don't he? Oh! Oh! Ooh, there he goes. Jesus. Boy, he's like quadrupling up on everything. Jesus. Holy shit. Jesus. Holy, anyways, that's Sean Wright, everybody. Sean Wright. Look him the fuck up. He's amazing. Sean motherfucking Wright. What time is it? I think I have to go soon. What time is it? Damn, it's almost 4 o'clock. Yeah, I gotta go. I'll probably do maybe one more jam. I gotta go. Maybe 2 more jams. 1 or 2 more jams for sure.
Locked clinics, limits on contraception, women's choices are disappearing. Mike Bloomberg is 100% pro-choice. He'll expand access, abolish gag rules, and protect a woman's right to choose.
I don't
Mike.
give a fuck. Shut up. Jason Verse, what's up, man? Dabs up. Oh, my wife is here. You snuck in. You sneaker. You snuck in, you sneaker. Hey, you. Snuck in. Yeah, so the wife's here, so that means, well, I don't have to go just yet, but, you know, I'd like to go get some of this shit done, get back home, start playing some video games, you know what I mean? like that one. It's a lot of fun. Oh, babe, you gonna go to the dispensary for me or what? I don't feel like going. I don't want to go. It's hard to do. To catch that fucking delay when it comes back around. Ah. That's pretty much the melody, right? But when I get it to the beat, though, that's what I'm trying to do. See, when I get the beat in there, it don't work. Maybe I don't have it timed right. That's probably what it is. That fucking riff is not easy, my friends. That fucking riff is not easy. Oh my god. Dude, that riff is fucking hard. I'm not even gonna lie about that shit. That riff is hard. But I pull it off though for some reason. It just computes to me. I don't know why. I've always loved fucking around with delay. You know what I mean? Always loved doing that shit. Being a single guitar player, you know, I've always been by myself. So I've always learned how to play, you know, to a delay, or I would like figure out ways to tune my guitar, or figure out ways to manipulate my pinky or my thumb in order to play the bass lines. So it's like, you know, basically like stuff like that, you know. It's like you got to do both, you know. I've always enjoyed stuff like that. That's pretty much it for me, I suppose, for today. I gotta go get some shit done. Yep. We will catch you guys on the next stream. If I stream, I have no idea. I don't have a schedule or anything anymore. I just kind of do it whenever I feel like it, supposedly. So you guys take care, man.